flows into the River Clyde at Dumbarton, and from there into the Atlantic Ocean. Line heading north on our left-hand side for the next 3 miles is home to 2 world-famous championship golf courses. The surrounding area is home to a variety of mammals, which include wild cats, deer and goats. There are approximately 14 species of fish, the most prominent of these. The last point of interest we come to on the left, at the top of the hill, is Balloch Castle. The castle was built in 1808 by John Buchanan and is part of a large country park which is open to the public. In recent years, the park has been used for musical events. Mancunian Rock.
been converted to large houses as well. For a number of years, maybe up until about 10, 12 years ago, a lot of them were lying as ruins. But of course, just before the credit crunch happened, a lot of people again took early retirement, whatever, and moved to these buildings. So a lot of them have been converted and rebuilt back into proper housing. So you will see some fine looking houses, maybe 100 yards away or up in the hills as we come along here. So again, most of this is people from Glasgow moving out the city, perhaps retiring early, etc. The boom and bust, well, we've had the boom, and perhaps for some people it's a bust, but you'll see here one or two ruined buildings still, but quite a lot of them through the trees. You'll see that they've been completely modernised. Of course, the land was a bit cheaper, you're away from the city, and if you want the country lifestyle as well, perhaps not having to travel with the rat race to the office 5 days a week. We do have a lot of people in Britain who are perhaps semi-retired, maybe working a 3 or a 4 day week as well. So it's not a great picture. I was asked about housing and how people are living, and those who are working, so it is a bit of a mixture. So we can't give you a straight answer, but a lot of people, maybe above 45, 50, whatever, semi-retired in internet technology. And of course their old saying going back to the 1800s was, any book, or the same one at Edinburgh. So it's just a tiny wee burn here, a tiny wee stream. We'll see that at the lunch stop. We've got another wee river before that, unfortunately, and that'll be the Enric water in a few minutes. Fine church building on the left. Now have a look at the windows, very much the Highland type of windows, the small panes of glass, and the reason for that is simple: stormy weather. So big windows can be a problem, and quite often the stone building, the church or the school, would be the only stone building in the village, and when a big storm was coming, then that's where the bulk of the people would perhaps shelter. So you didn't want big windows. A small window could be repaired in an emergency. A large window, if that gave way, then your roof could come off with the wind. So a lot of things are very practical. You'll see some water over on the left in a few minutes. This is the end. Belgium and France today. So the name was given by the workers to Flanders, and that's why you'll see it on your map, if you have a map of course. It's Flanders Moss here in the Stirling area. So as you can see, there's red grass on either side, and of course we're having a wee bounce up and down, I'm afraid. It's the road is continually sinking. They were on the TV the other night. They'll be moved, so I believe. If I see any llamas, I'll let you know, and we'll slow down immediately. The real reason the llamas are here, of course, is Kashmir. With the present situation just around the corner, I'll give you plenty of warning if they're in the field. But they weren't here the last couple of times. And I say there was a programme just about 3 nights ago, an item on the TV news channel about them. But the real reason they're here is Kashmir. The sheep.
Oh. This book? These ones are big enough. Yeah. Oh, you're painting. It's really close. Oh, that's an interesting texture.
Yeah. Almost looks plastic. This thing.
It's a big fat piece.
Oh, they do it on my phone. Well, that's not nice, is it?
I should have charged, checked and charged up for you for the 42, no?
Huh?
And of course with a wee boat you have great fun. There's little Loch Lomond now on the right. A few years ago you wouldn't have seen that. This was all trees. I live in the Falkirk Stirling area, and of course we were asking the Forestry Commission to take trees away in certain areas because they were blocking views, of course. And if you're a whisky connoisseur, that is the name of a whisky, Loch Lomond, and it's very difficult to find. I think it's a connoisseur whisky. It's not one you'll see in the supermarkets, perhaps in a proper whisky shop. There are walks, but of course we can't go gadding about today, but there are walks up on the left-hand side. You'll see trails from time to time. Now hopefully it's clear enough on the right-hand side to look at way down above the tree level to the hill on the far right. You might see some houses down there. Well, we'll be passing through that village very shortly. So that's coming up now on your right-hand side. If you look above the tree level Away to the far right, you might see some houses on.
The next ladder. Tu देखा?
It's a magnificent thing, isn't it? Hamish, I bring you ladies. I have ladies for you. Yes, ladies, yes. Ladies from all over the world. Come on, smile. Come on. Yes, yum, 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 yes. Ladies from Taiwan and from Brazil. Ah. Yes. 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 You're from Taiwan. I thought you would do this in the photo. In Taiwan, I was teaching English at a school in Taiwan for a couple of days, and all the photographs of everyone. Right, Hamish, go on, smile. Look at all the slavers coming out your mouth there. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
On va pas tomber là-dedans.